Hello adventurers, it's your man Zero, your favorite hero. Guys, in this one, we're going to be going over exactly where my account's at after approximately $200 spent, as well as 12 days in game. I'll be going over exactly where I put my money and what my progress is on my account. So here we're in Elysium. You can see in the bottom left corner, I put, just for transparency, exactly how much I've spent in the game so far. So I've picked up 3 packs. I picked up 2 of the $30 pack. This currency value might be different for you, of course, depending where you're at. And I also picked up the $50 pack. And as a content creator, I'm providing you guys such an amazing content. Please do like, sub, and subscribe, by the way. I did get an additional approximately $50 worth of credits that I have put into this game just so I can progress it further. Now, in terms of where I've put this money, I am going to show you first the banners that I've picked up. So here, I did pick up the Cornucopia, and I do suggest buying this. I did pick it up all the way with the hymn, and I found that to be a really good initial starting value. I would not personally go with this any further. I'm not going to be picking it up in future months, even though the weapons themselves are really good, but we've been getting a ton of free legendary weapons, so I do not think that that is an essential, because the weapons that are basically best in slot for characters are not actually part of the Cornucopia. So you might want to do it the first time, get some progress in the game, build yourself up a little bit, and then basically stop and just stick to the basic Cornucopia rewards, just because the rewards themselves aren't that great, right? For the cost of basically more than a pull, you are going to be getting some Hoplexite, some orbs, some weapons, and such. So it's in my opinion, not worth it after the first month. Next, I do want to showcase that I did pick up the Coles banner, the Coles Afternoon, and I did find that this was quite good because it allowed Cole to basically be stacked. All right, we got their new outfit, we got her banner, her icon, her background, but we did get her best in slot weapon, her best in slot armor, as well as some bond stuff. So I thought that was really, really worthwhile. Next, let's hop over to show you guys what my character roster looks like. So in terms of characters, I'm pretty well stacked. So the units that I managed to get are Gloria, Cole, Nergal, and Anna, and Beryl. Then, of course, we got our 3 introductory characters from the town of Convallaria, as well as I did get Leonide because I did fail one of my 50/50s when I was hunting down Gloria. In terms of for copies, I did manage to get a secondary copy of Gloria and a secondary copy of Nergal. As you can see, my overall units have a really good power level at above 1,000, so I'm quite happy with that. In terms of weapons, you can see that the progress on the weapons is pretty good, pretty solid. Once I hit level 40, I can put these up a little bit higher, which will be quite nice, and my characters will be able to do that much more damage. So I'm quite happy with that. When it comes to how many summons I actually had to do in order to get these characters, let's go over the banners and I can show you guys each banner individually and how far along I had to go in order to get these units. Alright, so here we are. Let's click history and let's start off from the guaranteed. So when the guaranteed, I did have to do 2 10 pulls. So on my first 10 pull, I got nothing. On my second 10 pull, I did get Nergal. So that ended my guaranteed banner. Hopefully you guys got some really good units off your guarantee. Maybe even get 2 units, because once you actually get your last one, or rather just one, the banner ends. So I wasn't able to do another 10 pull in order to get another unit. It just stopped at Nergal, which is too bad in my opinion. Next, we have our debut banner, which is of course our Gloria banner. So we'll all just skip all the way back here in time, back into 13 pulls previously. So that's 130 pulls, so it went pretty deep on the Gloria banner. As you can see, it took a while for me to get Gloria. I did fail and get Leonard, so I didn't win that 50/50, which is too bad. And it took me quite a bit of pulls after that in order to get my first copy of Gloria. So that was like, what, 50 pulls before I could get my next copy? And then I got an itch because I just had a feeling, and I did do another pull, and I did manage to get another copy of Gloria. After that, I did go a little bit ham and try to get another copy, and I did not manage to get another copy or another legendary character. So I'm hoping that this banner maintains its guarantee for the next one, so that way I can be at a better place for getting that next debut character. Now let's go over the Destined. The Destined banner is the one that has Cole and Beryl in it. 50 pulls overall on that banner. In the first 10 pull, I did manage to get Beryl, and then in my second nothing, and third is where I got coal. So that's why I solidified this account, because I did manage to get those 2 units within my first 30 pulls. So I was really happy with that. From there, I went a little bit ham and did another 210 pull, and we got another copy of Nurgle, which is where I got my secondary copy. So that's it for the banners themselves. I'm not going to be pulling on the Destined and or Get Together. I actually ended up spending a lot of my currency on the event. So actually on, uh, dare I say, on Barrel's outfit. So I did finish the first round. I am stopping on the second round. This is ridiculous. This is so expensive, guys. When it comes to getting all of these, you're looking at 50 Hopeflexite per pull, and this multiplies as you progress. So this is 12, the next will be 24, that kind of deal. It's insane. This is the biggest sink for your currency. Don't do it. If you are going to be completing one, do just that first one, just because that outfit is very, very nice. But when it comes to these other artifacts, in my opinion, it's not worth it. I definitely won't be pulling on any of the second banner stuff in the future. Maybe first banner as well, maybe, depending on the next character. But it may not be worth it overall. But she does look super cute, and I love the animation changes. I think this character design works really well for Barrel. Next, in terms of actual progress on my game account, I'll go and show you what that looks like in terms of crash. I'm at 179, so I am now in the gold tier, which is phenomenal. In order to get past that, I am going to have to go above 699, so that may be possible, may not be possible, but we'll see in the long term. I need to build up my account a little bit more, I think, in terms of being able to dish out some damage, just so I can build that up. I don't think that I'm quite platinum level, but we'll see by the end of this banner. So in 15 days, we'll be able to know if I am of platinum status. But gold seems pretty solid to me. I'm pretty happy with that, and I'll maintain that as best possible. When it comes to actual in-game progress, I am pretty much level 40, or rather, every single one of these is at level 40 completed, right? 45 is the next tier. Basically, I'm just under the cusp of where my current character level is, and it's basically the same with everything here. When it comes to the tower, of course, this is kind of where we're setting our standard. I can get up to 5.5, and that's pretty much where I get stuck. 5.5 is very, very tricky, and hopefully you guys are able to complete it. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to still be able to complete all of the 5 every week. We just got the reset, which is phenomenal. And when it comes to the other end game content here, it's going to be the weapon stuff, right? So here you can see that I am at level 40 as well. Just finished 40, so 45 is my next one, and I am nowhere near ready for this. My characters, especially some other characters, some sub characters, need to get built up, because with each one of the weapon trials, they all have their own kind of game mechanics. And in this one, when it comes to weapon trial 1, you want to be able to use ranged units. So I do not have very many. A lot of my units are just physical DPS, hand in hand. So this is definitely one that I need to work on, and I will over time and hopefully be able to grind out legendaries sometime in the future, which is another reason why you probably don't want to go on for the cornucopia, because you are able to grind all of that stuff by yourself. And that's really it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Hopefully your luck is very good in this game. You get some good characters and you don't spend too much. I personally am probably going to be going free to play from this point forward, so that way I am not breaking the bank, and I am pretty set with what I have currently. And that's it for this one. Take care, adventurers. Be well.